Now here's your boing boing.
Boing, boing.
Hello. Hi.
Hey y'all.
Hey.
What's going on?
Hey. I'm sorry.
No,
It's from Hamilton.
again.
No, it's from
Okay, I
Hamilton.
still
You
haven't
guys
watched.
wasn't.
Have you watched it, Chris?
Not as in its entirety.
I haven't. You've been pressed by.
Yeah, I can't find a 3-hour block to
Oh, you had.
devote.
You have the 3-hour block.
It just depends.
You have the 3-hour block. So since the last time we met, I have seen the show.
How was it?
It was excellent. So let me just say this, for this. So I won tickets, right? Front row tickets. Orchestra. Row A. No, that was front row. Sorry. Seats 1 and 2. So we get there late, and okay, I didn't get there late. My partner got there late. We got there late, but nonetheless, so we had like hustle bustle. So we get there, so getting the ticket line. So I'm like, look, I want tickets. It said, it's will call or whatever. So she was just like, hold on, I gotta call management. We got 12 minutes to the first up. Like, I ain't got the time. I really do not have the time. So she rolls up, like the manager rolled up, and so he was like, hustle and bustle, Steve, let's get it. So we get over there, so the black lady was like, Miss Williams. I was like, yes. She was like, girl, this for you. I was like, she was like, front row, oh shit. You gotta tell me twice. So I was like, come on, let's go. So we get there. So we, walk through the little thing, coming down the aisle and shit. So, it's like, white people just standing there, everybody trying to find their seats and stuff like that. And so, I'm like, excuse me. And so the white lady, she was like, I'm just trying to find my seat. Baby, it ain't front row. I can tell you that.
Right,
So, it is not that. So, like I said, squeeze me.
Part on.
And so then there was a black usher, right there in the front row. And she was like, this y'all? And it is. Let me squeeze my tiny ass in here. In this seat, I looked down the row. I said, I thought it was a whites-only row. Then wasn't expecting these colors to come through.
And seat 1 and 2.
Talk your shit.
So, alright, so mind you, so I've seen Hamilton, 30,000 times. I know choreography and all that shit. My partner has not. So he, he knew about it, but he just never seen it. So we get there, and he is like shook. No, I ain't gonna say shook. So I just told him, I was like, look, I know this shit. So you gonna hear me sing, and you might feel a shoulder, whatever. So he's like, all right. Dun, 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 dun. How does a bastard? He was like, oh, you really know this. He was like, yes, I really do know this. And so
Word for word,
bar for bar, yeah.
Bar.
And stuff. He was like shook. So then he was looking like, yo, this shit really happened? Like, this is a true story? And I was like, yeah. So here he go, like, shit. Boy, if you don't put that phone up, Brad ass, put that phone up. He was like, no, I gotta see what's going on. All right. So intermission comes, so we go out, get a drink or whatever. And he was like, shit, how long this thing is? I'm like, shit, I'm like, maybe about an hour 45. He was like, no, this ain't gotta be longer than that. And I was like, no, this shit about 45 minutes. I was like, hell, I know this shit like the back of my hand. Ain't gonna tell that song about 45 minutes with the song. He was like, no. And I was like, look, this thing ain't no longer than 2 hours.
But nah, man, this nigga ain't even president yet.
Yeah, that's what I was like, man, I was like, look, ain't nothing more, ain't too much little thing gonna happen after this. I said, probably gonna say about another 30 minutes. And he was like, nah, they ain't gonna do no intermission for like another 30 minutes. So he go look it up, and he see the shit is 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah, you trying to finesse it.
I was gonna say, I don't want it to be noted that you
knew how long.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he never asked either. When I told him that I wanted tickets, he never asked how long it was. And so he was like,
But when he did ask.
Well, when he saw it, he looked at me.
You shot it.
Yeah, I did that. So he looked at me, he was just like, I was like, well, strap in. I was like, shit, we got another hour and 15 to go. We got another hour and 15 to go. Or whatever. But it was a good night overall. It really was a good night. But the show itself was good. Even though, it's not like the exact. I think what I was telling one of my coworkers, because him and his wife went, I think the only thing I would say is when you have watched something for so long, so many times, you already have the exact voices. So the voices are different. Because even though I know he's dead, I could have sworn Debo was the George Washington in the show, because that guy looks just like Debo. Was it Tony
Lester.
Lester, yeah.
Was that your first live in-person Broadway show?
Yes. In the year of my Lord, 2022.
I've never been to one.
Neither have I.
So yeah, so I feel like that's and to go for the free
Yeah, that's even better.
front row.
Hey,
Front row.
Yeah, and Hampton, right? Hampton, yeah.
Cause them tickets go for
that
the
was
$300.
So then that was the other thing too.
You was in like $1,000.
Yeah, so that was the other thing too. So yeah, he was just like, so he like, you ain't paying nothing. No, you was with me when I went and got the tickets. Like you heard her say. And it was just like, well, how much it cost? I didn't worry about those peasant things. I don't know. So we looked up and so the tickets for that night show were
It
going.
wasn't open at night too long.
No, it wasn't overnight, but it was like maybe like the fourth day into, because they was here for like 2.5 weeks. So it was like the fourth day into them. If I'm not mistaken, I believe like that one of those tickets we looked for like, you know, a couple shows later on, and front row was going for like 4 something on the. I said, you think out of plane? $800.
Now see, if you would have had any City Girl in you, them tickets would have been $500 a piece. What you got on it?
But I also knew who I'm dealing with, so that wouldn't have flowed. That would have flowed either. He would have been like, well, shit, I ain't had to come. He like, shit, don't you got Disney Plus? We could have watched it on Disney Plus. Yeah, I know how mine would have flowed. We could have went to the bar, and you could put it up on your phone and could have watched it for $500. Yeah,
Hey,
I know how mine works. So yeah, he was not going for that. But yeah, this was his first time going to so you know, so like I said, to go to this show for free, you know, it makes
that's the one to go to.
Yeah,
That's the one to go to.
But so you know, y'all know who we are. No need for introductions. But we don't really have anything. Like we literally just came in today and said, we're gonna talk about it. We was like, you know, we're just gonna shoot the shit because it's been a lot.
There's been a lot happening.
A lot going on.
Even today, it was some shit happening.
In the last 24 hours, it has been
shit
a lot.
Been happening.
Yeah, it's happening. So yeah, we just really don't have anything. But I believe you said you wanted to say something first. You wanted to start off with the topic first.
Yeah. And you know, shout out to the original. You know, this was you know, actually the entire outfit minus the hat was exactly what I had on today. We shot the photo shoot for the show.
Oh.
Yes.
So you know, I feel like it was kind of nostalgic.
I love you.
It's been a good. I was thinking, man, it's been a good like 2 weeks. Like between Mother's Day and my nephew's graduation. Shout out to him. Shout out you, grad.
Shout out.
But then you know our school's graduation just had me feeling nostalgic, man. 13 years.
Oh, let me just say this. I'm sorry. So we're in a new location. We are at my home. If you see the black art behind me, I also have some elephants that live above me. So if anytime you're watching this and you're like, what the hell is going on? It is the Greensboro Zoo that lives above me. A couple of little safari action, little elephants, a couple of little giraffes running back and forth. So I just want to throw that out there. Yeah. So
Speaking of,
they were literally quiet the whole entire time.
It's a bit mild compared to normal. Yeah, certain people that lived above you before. Speaking of WSSU.
Who was in before? Who was living above me before? Oh, you talking about back in the day?
Yeah.
Oh my God, the WWE, they were the real.
They had to be They had to be practicing for the club.
I never. Yeah. I forgot all about that. I really forgot all about that.
That's mild.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mild.
I mean, because at least up here, you know, crazy enough, they have not made any noise until we started recording. But at least here, you know, I can kind of time it. You know, it's after 5 o'clock. So anytime between like 5 and maybe 11, I can hear the noise. Now the other night, I don't know, homegirl was going through. She had some sunshine and she had a lot of fuck these niggas, you done broke my heart ass shit music playing. I mean, I'm talking about I got home at 2 a.m. and she had this shit going. I was like, oh, you've been hurt. You've been hurt.
Might have been making a TikTok.
It could have been. I don't know. But I was like, man, at 2 a.m. on a Saturday morning, or Friday night, you are hurt. But yeah, nothing compares to the good old days. But so back to good old WSSU graduation yesterday. It was the 14th, right?
It was yesterday.
So that was what, my 11th year. 11 years since I have
It's been 13 for me.
trickled across the stage.
How many for you? It was 13 for me.
I think 2007 is when Kanye dropped Graduation. So, I mean, it's been what, about 15 years now?
15.
Since I heard that album?
Yeah.
Very good album. I suggest everybody out there to go back and give a listen to
one
it.
of his best. One of his best. Album I do frequently visit from time to time.
It got me thinking, man. I was outside, reaching for the clouds.
Going high.
And it made me think, how homecoming is always the time for your class to come back and whatever. We should do that for graduates, to welcome them into the alumni.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think that'll be good. You probably couldn't do it at the ceremony, but people always come back to the yard, so it'll be a little welcome, have them march down or whatever through the breezeway or however.
Their departure to serve.
Yes.
See, somebody was thinking like I'm thinking.
I mean, I
So
like
if it is any alumni, in charge of anything out there, you watch us, I'm sure you do.
And attendees. Shout out to the attendees.
The attendees, okay? All right, shout out to them. Yes, we will not forget about them at all.
Per the definition of the word alumni, it doesn't you don't necessarily have to graduate.
And I'm
it
so
does
glad you
says attend or graduate.
Come on, dictionary.
I'm glad you said that because I actually looked it up myself and I just never felt that it'd be proper.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah. But
nigga,
technically, you are.
Yeah, technically.
But
so it's been established.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then just with my nephew alone,
we are super proud.
Yeah, we are super dope. It was a lot of similarity. Robin knows that's my son or whatever, but it's amazing how many similarities it was just with us and graduating from college. I was 13 years old when he was born. It was 13 years damn near to the day when he graduated from college. From when I graduated from college. I was 27, he'll be 27 in October.
Oh wow.
Took me 9 years. It took him 8 and some change.
Oh wow.
Oh wow, yeah. It's a little.
And guess what he graduated with?
A business degree.
A fucking business management. The same fucking degree. We got the same exact degree. I was like, yeah, this is my son.
Yeah.
So shout out to you, Christopher Michael McLean Jr., also known as Taz.
Also, let's not also forget about the other graduations. We got high schoolers and all the good jazz. But the princess of the family, my mini-me, my little ace boom coon, my secretary, my tech assistant.
She got all the passwords.
Yeah, all of them. No, you let me know she really has to call.
Really
I really have to call her and ask her what's the password. Something. She's like, let me break out. She's like,
oh wow.
Yeah, she has it all. She'll be graduating from 8th grade in a few weeks, going on to high school.
Big high school.
To high school.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yes. So, and I was just thinking too, the other day about it, because I had to take off, at least the first half of the morning for her graduation and stuff. And then I was thinking what I'm gonna get her and everything, and she'll be 14 in August. But I was just like, my God, she's really grown up. But I think this year has really, she's came into her own. She knows what she want to do in life, which is fine, which is great, and so what I want to do, I push. I'm like, high school is going to be the best time of your life. To me, high school is one of the best times of my life. High school and college, they're the best times of my life. But high school will set you up to really for the adulthood, to prepare you if you go off to college or not. She's expressed that she does not want to go off to college. That's fine. She wants to go into business for herself.
Oh wow.
That's fine. That's fine as well.
Okay.
Only thing I encouraged her to do is at least go get, and I said, you can do this while you're in high school. So really when you turn 18, go ahead and do early college. So by the time you get up out of high school, you can already have your associates as well as your high school diploma. I just want her to have a business degree. So you don't necessarily need the 4 years, business
not
degree.
necessarily.
I said, especially if you're going into business for yourself, at least get the associates in, for that. And then that way, you can always still pay somebody to count your money, but you want to make sure when they say something, you know exactly what the hell they talking about, so you can understand.
Always.
And stuff like
Lingo.
that. So, right, exactly. So, but yeah, man, my girl's growing up, man, 8th grade graduation. So, then off into the high school world she goes. So,
You gotta let me fly, Cap.
and in her mind, I don't know what she thinks high school's ought to be. She's ready. She's ready to turn up.
For Taylor?
Yeah, she's ready.
Oh, that shit about to be a breeze.
Yeah, she's going out for cheerleading. So yeah, I know. So I feel like she's going to be.
Taylor being like one of the most popular kids, but probably not really.
It's gonna be polar opposites, because the thing what's crazy, Tyler is popular, but he's like that, but he ain't quiet though, right?
He is just like the coolest nigga.
So he is like, he's the athlete popular, but he's a good student, and very respectful. Right, he's a humble jock, but he's so quiet. So I feel like because they're probably going to have some of the same teachers. They're gonna be like, who the hell is this? Ain't no way.
You're ready by somebody else.
Right. You're a
can't
who
be the
sister?
same stock.
You're a who sister? Wow. Okay.
But,
So you took all his words.
Right.
But then I
Exactly.
think about it though, like me and my brother like that. My brother's the outgoing one, and you and Tanya.
Tanya, definitely. We are definitely like that.
Yeah,
Complete opposites.
it happens.
Are you and your brother like that? Do you feel like y'all are complete opposites? Both of y'all kind of chill.
Yeah, both of us real chill.
And Tammy.
He might be chiller than me.
Tammy really lucked up with that.
She did.
She lucked up with that.
She really did.
Yeah, I think I was chill because, like, I saw the shit that my brother put my mama through, and I was like, first of all, I'm not gonna put her through that, and second of all, I don't want to wrath a male. Like, I seen my mama beat my brother ass at 17, like, and I was like, nah, I don't want none of that smoke. None of that.
I think my parents had to know that I was about to be the turn up child. Just because, I'm the last one. And, hell, they debate. Well, no, my dad is chill. My dad is pretty chill.
Yeah. And from the episode with your parents, we definitely found out who the wild child
yeah,
was.
so, yeah.
Shout out to Mama Bessie.
Definitely.
Yeah. So
You're definitely her daughter.
Yeah.
Don't say
For
that.
damn sure.
Don't say that.
I'll
Don't
say
say
it
that. Don't say that.
That's where you need to kicking ass and taking names from.
I see it more and more. I tell you, I see it. I feel like her more and more and more. And so, which is not a bad thing, but I'm just like, ooh, girl, I am, ooh, child.
But it's in more aspects than one because like I feel it's like sort of kind of like you get your hustle and bustle from your mama too.
Oh yeah. I feel like their DNA did what it needed to do.
Yeah.
It definitely mixed.
It mixed with
it mixed because I can be chill like my dad and just lay back, and just kick it, and then I could be the wild turn up one like my mom, which ain't that crazy to say that she, the preacher one, the wild turn up one.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Speaking of DNA, I'm kind of good, like thinking back on it, like I'm glad my mom's DNA dominated, like. Physically, aesthetically, as well as like my temperament. No, my dad's not ugly.
Damn, that's sorry.
Like my mom is an attractive woman, so I'm glad I got the good features from her.
Oh my goodness! And who's like? I was talking to somebody not too long ago about you, and they was just like, "Who do you look like?" And I'm like, "His mama." I'm like, "He has her whole face." I'm like, "Just the beard." I'm like, "Y'all gotta take away the beard." And he has her whole. I'm like, he has her whole face, and they were just like, I just can't see it. I'm like, God, okay, okay, I don't know how. Oh yeah, because it was from the Mother's Day episode. That's what it was. When I posted the pics from our moms. Yeah, I wasn't you. No, it wasn't you. It was you.
Yeah, because we disagreed.
That you don't look like your mama. You got your mama whole face.
I really don't. And you have to see my dad.
Well, yeah, that might be it.
You have to see it.
Because right now, yeah.
I can tell my stronger features come from him. So you might be able to see my mom, but
Yeah, we need to see your father.
Yeah, we're going to have
I'm the one that feel like I don't look like my mama. I feel like I smile like her. I feel like our cheekbones around here and our smile lines are the same. But other than that, like forehead and eye wise, it's all Rob.
Yeah, majority, you do favor Rob. But temperament, everything else that's all best. And Taylor gets it. Oh, God.
Yeah, it's the third generation. It's the third round of the same person. We're just all in different
Just to
stages.
break it back.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Boy,
Yeah. So
what's she going on Cedar Ridge?
Cedar Ridge. And she also let me know it is the white school. I said, oh, yes. Yeah. I said, so you want to go to Orange to the Negro school? She was like, yeah. They ain't happening. Okay. And what's blowing me is that that's what the kids, my cousin was saying, her daughter was saying the same thing. The Orange High is the Negro school. And I'm like, not the school I went to.
I was about to say, I didn't even grow up in Orange County. I knew.
Right, I'm like, y'all are really calling Orange
was
High
white-
the
was
black
white
school? Like, is this where we at right now? Is this what we're doing? And I was like, wow, okay. And I was like, But no, yeah, she is going to Cedar Ridge High School.
Shut up.
And so, yeah, so
So
Can't wait to have
she'll be a
stories.
freshman. Tyler will be a junior.
right. And so we're talking about college. Now we're pushing for
Speaking of one of
college.
the scholarships,
Yeah, what?
I really feel like Tyler is going to have a really good football season.
I hope so. I mean, he's in spring workouts now. Starting off good. Because, last year he started off workouts and broke his finger. So, so this one is starting off good. And everything. I mean, I'm hoping, and praying for a good season as well. So we will see. And Taz being coach as well.
Yeah, my nephew's starting JV football. They just started a program this year. And so they pinned him to be the head coach. And he's going to be teaching the business class there. So it'll be a teacher. And he was he got 4 years to get his certification. So that's pretty cool. But he'll be teaching the business class and JV football coach on Thursday, still coaching DBs on Friday.
Wow.
I told him, I said, man,
He's about to be a true Southern.
Yeah, I said, yo, they're trying to set you up that when they get tired of that head coach, they're going to push your ass right there.
Yeah.
That he about to be AD. He about to be AD of the
I
department.
asked him how far he want to take it. He was like, because I know him, he's a teacher. He wants to teach the game, and at the NFL level, it's not really, you're just managing players.
Yeah, pretty much.
And he was like, he would relish the opportunity, but college level is probably where he wants to see it. I can honestly say I could probably see him coaching at Shaw one day.
That's what's up.
As the head coach. I'm throwing that out in the atmosphere. You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
manifest.
Speaking of, I picked up a new piece yesterday.
I was looking at that. I said, look at there. Did you go to the store that I sent you to? Hell no. You ain't went to that store yet. I know you did.
What you
And again, I got the shit that I got your shit from.
Oh, no.
Of course.
I need to go. Because I need to pick up a new plant. Speaking of, I got my boy Drew a new home today. Got him some new soil. That's my plant.
Oh, okay.
Because he's
No,
growing. He's growing like shit. Shout out to Robin again for making me a plant dad.
That's something I cannot do.
Little plants.
Yeah, I can't rear them to save my life.
Okay, it's not hard, but you have to have proper sunlight.
Okay.
So I had 3 plants. Roman, Seth, and Bianca. Don't laugh. Roman and Seth were dying. Roman and Seth now have a new home. I gave them to my homegirl and her wife. And from what I understand, they are flourishing. Actually, I need to get pictures. They are flourishing. They are growing and all of that. Bianca, I took her to work. I mean, I couldn't take everybody to work.
Yeah.
So Bianca's with me at work on my desk. I get sit next to the window, so she gets an abundance of sunlight.
So you better treat Bay right.
And so there we go. And she, brings a little ray of sunshine.
As always, because that's what the EST does.
Speaking of, since you are, we went on a field trip. If you saw,
shout out.
Understood. A lot of people saw, and may not have been happy about it, but nonetheless.
Did I miss something? Is this an off-camera conversation?
I just had to explain the close quarters.
As
we
to,
Us sitting close.
Yeah.
I mean, but Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I mean, just from looking at it, you couldn't tell
That I was
we
there
were.
as well.
I mean, you were there because you was in the picture. So I mean, you were
Okay, so
Clearly, yeah.
yeah, clearly.
I mean, but still, you know how they
okay.
You know.
Yeah, this is an off camera situation.
Yeah.
But also, speaking of that though, I have noticed that sometimes you do sit a little far, so it may look like you are not. Because the second episode with Marcella, we're all you like you don't fuck with us. You don't fuck with us.
But I didn't.
No,
I thought we were.
this.
Yeah, I thought we were. I thought we were gonna spread it out, but it did end up to where y'all were like, I was a good little, foot and a half away. I apologize. I do fuck.
You don't fuck with us, be in shit.
Go to hit your little favorite little phrase.
I already said it, but I say it again. You don't fuck with where it came.
Don't fuck with it.
But yeah, so we took a little field trip, and this was your first time ever at a wrestling event. This was your second time.
Surprisingly as fuck, because I'm the oldest.
The oldest.
And it, like,
the oldest.
I've been watching wrestling since 83, 84. Like, I my earliest memories was like wrestling before football.
Yes. Yeah. But how was it? You went to SmackDown, now you've been to a Raw, you've only been to Raw. How was it? Did you guys enjoy it? Have a good time?
I did.
Would you do it again?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, good.
It was
good. Don't worry, because I'm pretty sure we got another one coming up.
It was
I'll have to buy some lawn seats, but
it was I would say it was different. Boy, you stupid. It was like the energy.
Yeah.
I noticed how the superstars carry the matches, which is, that's how it should be. But overall, I would give it like a 9.5 experience out of 10.
Okay.
I didn't get to see Vegas.
First and foremost, let's shout out Dylan and Cody for letting us have those seats.
Yeah.
Shout out to you too.
Appreciate y'all, big dogs.
Made my life a little bit easier. My knee still hurts a little bit.
I'm gonna say,
Could have been worse.
My talk game is quite well.
Yeah.
Quite good. But I think also when I pointed to you guys, and they like, oh shit, they switched it up. Like, they were on the fence a little bit when I was saying it, but then when they look back, I was like, oh yeah, we have no problem. We can move down here. Just move. So yes. Yeah. But I'm glad you guys had fun. I too also had a ball.
Speaking of, because I haven't, not like I can't because I got to log in. So I'm gonna go back and watch. Who won the 6-way?
At what you call it? At Backlash?
Yeah. Never mind.
We really gonna ask this question?
I'm just saying.
The head of the table, the tribal chief.
Talk your shit.
Better acknowledge him.
I just asked.
You think we done came this far?
That nigga had the championship like 7 years.
Man, we come August, SummerSlam.
It's over 1,000 days.
Will SummerSlam be 2 years? SummerSlam will be 2 years. So that's August. So about 3 months. Yeah, about 3 months away. Yeah, like 3 months from today, I think.
So when they gonna bring The Rock and start this little beat?
I don't know, because I've been trying to get The Rock to pay attention to my tweets. Because I'm like, hey, because Roman went, he ain't go live, but he posted an IG video the other day. And he was just like, no matter who you put in, so, he started names. So then, of course, he said The Rock. So I was like, hey, Dwayne, Roman over here. I don't even think I said wrong. I said Joe over here talking spicy.
Ooh, I was like,
you might need to talk to him. I was like, preferably face to face in a ring and let him know. And stuff. A word on the street is WrestleMania next year in LA is what it's going to be. Now
they gotta start the build up. That's what I'm saying. They gotta start the beef now, so we can build up for a year.
Right. So with me, I can care less if it's for a title. For me, I think it'll be more so like who's the dominant person of the family.
I don't think it. Do you think it would be for a title?
Nah.
No. Because Dwayne's 50.
If he win, how can he?
Yeah. He wouldn't have reign at all.
Physically.
Yeah,
he can do it now. If anybody can do it at 50, it'd be him.
Yes.
But he just got so much shit going on. I don't see him, you know what I'm saying? But like physically, I want to see that match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And physically, I want to be there to see it in person with my eyes.
That would be dope as shit.
Yes, but I mean,
we're not going to get into physically what you would get out of that match.
Yeah. We're gonna let that ride. Because I thought that's what she was doing when she said physically. Hey,
I wasn't even going there, but I can't.
I was a little shaken up.
I was like, oh, babe, new babe, that's what she wants to be physically.
Oh, what a rush.
One thing I will say about actually attending an event is it gives me more of an appreciation of the technical side. Like you really are able to break down more than just watching wrestling.
Yeah. And they athletes for sure.
For sure.
Because them in-mat microphones pick up everything. And then you hear the slaps.
Yeah.
You hear the hitting of the back on that motherfucking mat. That shit is real.
Yeah, because I definitely appreciated all the different spots. And then seeing that blend with personality.
Right.
Because I was amazed at Seth's segment. I think he did an amazing job. Like I don't necessarily watch him on TV a lot, but just seeing him demand, that attention. Even though he's a very large personality.
I did not. Speaking of large, I did not know he was that damn big. Yeah, Seth, that's a big ass white boy, man.
No, you're thinking of Drew.
Drew.
The nigga with the sword.
Drew. Seth is the one that was in the suit. The one. Yeah.
Hey, he was fresh too. God,
he was.
I wonder if he got his jacket back. Remember I asked you that?
Oh, you're right.
I wonder if that was even supposed to happen.
Yeah, because when he, I was looking at him and he was looking like,
you motherfucker.
Because I could tell that he kind of had to take a different route to what he was planning on doing. I forgot what happened. I think he was expecting cheers, but got booze, so then he had to, on the spot, had to switch it up.
And he did.
And he did flawlessly.
Yeah, Seth, Seth, outside of Roman, Seth is, one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Just his...
Yeah, he won me over there.
His in-ring ability, but, he can work a promo. I really can't say he's ever had a bad promo, per se, and stuff. So, even though he's a heel, just like Roman, he's on that fence. Because notice, we were singing his shit for 5 minutes straight or whatever. But then as soon as Cody hit it, everybody lost their man. Oh, boy, we don't like this man. My bad. I know he look like...
who he reminds me of? His ability to be the lovable heel. Fucking Razor Ramon, man. R.I.P. You know what I'm saying? Razor Ramon was a heel to the extent. And before you knew it, you wanted to be Razor. More than you wanted to be Hulk Hogan.
We were talking about on the Wrestling Girl podcast. We were just saying, for Scott Hall to have never won a world championship.
He was an Intercontinental champion.
Yeah.
Right, but to think though, as big as he was and his presence and how he was, for him to have never been WWF champion, I don't even think he was WCW champion. I don't think he was for him to have never made, that's the highest of the highest. Yeah. But
speaking of a title reign,
who?
Hulk Hogan's WCW title reign.
When NWO title reign?
Yeah. He was worse.
That was from what, 97 to...
Because Goldberg was the one to beat him. Yeah, Goldberg's the one to beat him. Yeah. You said all right, Bret Hart.
Man, when you go back and look at the matches, you be like, okay, this nigga is just strong. He did 3 body slams,
and that was it,
and a spear, and then
a dual jackhammer,
and it was over. And then he did that for 50-some matches straight.
Well, How long? 70. I think he was 75 and 0.
See, there we go.
Yeah.
After 50, I still have a count.
Dude, you should get that part. I didn't get that part. By that time, I would say speaking of that, and then, we ain't gonna talk about wrestling this whole time, but no, because that just reminded me, during that time, I guess, I knew who Goldberg was, and I was watching WCW, but that's when, Attitude Era really took it up a notch. Mm-hmm. So at work, to help pass the time, sometimes, I watch, old WWF. I'll be watching Federation shit from 2000, 2001. Of course I remember the shit, but just coming back and seeing it as an adult.
Yeah. Should have been on TV.
Should not.
No
This
way.
should have been on Cinemax
No
at 11 p.m.
Yeah, they were
The
showing
shit they
ass
was
and
doing.
titties.
Like
That was in the
that.
women's division back then.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That. Oh my goodness. It was a match. It was a intergender
It was
match.
literally called. They had the bra and panties match.
They had that. They had so it was intergender match. It was Terry Reynolds and Dean Malenko, and versus Jerry King Lawler and the Cat. So the Cat and Jerry King Lawler won because they was in Memphis. So because they're gonna have Jerry win his town in his hometown. And so I got done. So Dean beats up on Jerry. Terry comes and does a Bronco Buster. Y'all know what a Bronco Buster is. Come does it in Jerry King's face. I mean,
Straight crotch to face.
straight crotch to face. I was just like, yo, why was this? I said, you know what, Vince.
Jerry probably said that shit too.
Yeah.
He never
Wrap
said
it
that.
up.
He never said that.
I said, Vince ain't seeing this side of heaven for this main reason right here. This nigga sold his soul to the devil for to get this shit.
Hey, man.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do
Shout
to
out to
win.
Vince
He ran it up, though.
Man.
Yeah.
He did run it up.
Yeah.
Because between him and Bischoff and fucking Monday Night Football, you had some real hard decisions to make.
You did.
Yeah.
Because it's like, especially between Raw and Nitro, it really depended on who the headline match was as to which one you watched the most. Or what storyline they were pushing that night. And then, like, don't let it be a good game on. Like, you really gonna be like, bing, 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 bing.
And I was thinking about that too. Like, I don't think, Rob's a big football fan, of course. I don't ever remember us watching football like on Monday nights. Thursday nights, yeah, of course, Sundays. But I feel like Mondays, he just automatically knew it was dedicated to wrestling. 'Cause, I mean, and we switched back and forth. The clicker was going back and forth. That remote, the clicker was working overtime.
Remote control.
Remote control.
Yeah.
And stuff. But yeah, I don't ever remember watching Monday Night Football on Mondays.
Yeah. We watched it all. Because my mom wasn't a big wrestling fan.
Mm-hmm.
So if she was in the living room, or if I was in the living room and she was cooking or something in the kitchen, she wasn't about to walk all the way back down to her room to watch the game. So while she was in the kitchen, I had the game on. As soon as she went down the hall, it was back to Raw or whatever else I was watching.
So we was talking early. We're not talking early, but we were just saying like there's a lot of things that's happened in these past few weeks since we met. I mean, I don't even know really even what to talk about, to be honest. I feel like we talk about good stuff, but when we got to talk about the bad stuff because it's affecting us as African Americans. What you about to say?
I was gonna say a lot of the bad stuff. I don't even know if I want to touch.
Yeah.
I got two things in my mind, but they
Go ahead.
definitely cause
Yeah,
disturbance.
I mean, we can always. I mean, I'm sure we're gonna always come back to it because, like, one thing is the Roe v. Wade shit.
Right.
I want to spend a whole episode on that shit.
Yeah. That the shootings from yesterday, then another attempted shooting today at a church doing live stream. Another black church.
Did you watch any of that live stream?
Of the church? Or
Like, did you see any of the stills and what to do in Buffalo?
yeah, I saw, and it's
That shit looked like fucking
Call of Duty. Yeah, that was the first thing I said when I saw like just a couple. I'm like,
Like, bro,
this
it
looks like
literally looks like Call of Duty.
What's the status
so-
on it? Because the last I saw was 2 died,
10.
the rest were injured. So
10 died and 2 were injured.
They still haven't declared it a hate crime.
I thought they did. Well, I thought he's getting charged.
I know the chief mentioned it, but I haven't seen any like hate crime charges yet.
Yeah.
And that goes to fucking show that we need a fucking federal hate crime bill that includes black people.
Exactly.
And I don't even think it matters, to be honest. To do something like that, you go into it wanting to die. Like either you ain't gonna make it out, or you know you're going to jail and get the needle.
Right. But I think what's also 2 things to say about this case. And normally with all these type of cases, when it's targeted towards, a minority group, one, they always drive one hell of a distance. This man came like 4 hours away to do this.
To the most heavily populated section, black populated section of Buffalo. Not even Buffalo, but Western New York.
Right. And then 2, they always plead not guilty. Baby, you recorded yourself.
They plead not guilty so they can use the
insanity and mental illness or whatever. Oh yeah, because then that was the other story that came out today. I was reading this morning that he got not charged, but got stopped from doing like a school shooting or whatever. I don't know, because I think he's only 18. So I mean, my guy, he's still just being in high school or just got out of high school, but from doing that, and they sent him to a mental health expert or whatever and stuff. So I mean, it's just, I don't even want to go into it because I just kind of been on like a pause with that.
Yeah, there's so much to say.
It is a whole lot to say, and it gets you angry and it gets you upset. And I don't even want to say it gets you. It puts fear, but not fear. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't want to say it's gonna stop your life or whatever. But I think also outside of that, because it was the story, the girl that made the post, because it was one of the people that died was her grandmother. Mm-hmm. And, just like, Saturday afternoon, just shopping or whatever. It made me think about my mom, just out there just randomly shopping.
Could have been any.
Right. And so it could have been anywhere, anybody.
Auntie.
And stuff like that. And I'm just like, golly, so it just makes you, it just kind of just makes you think all over again of something, horrible and stuff. But yeah, I don't even
and it does give you a little bit of pause, because a lot of times what happens is when you're confronted with those type of situations, you always think what you would do. Like, if I would have been in that situation, X, Y, and Z. But a situation like that, you really
don't
have no idea. Like, all you can do is be sympathetic.
Right.
Yeah. Because
you have no idea.
And honestly, what's gonna kick in is fight or flight.
Yeah.
So you're either gonna do one of the 2 things. So you can't really say what you're gonna do until you're in that situation. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Definitely prayers up to the family. My thing is, like, when you start to read the reports and read how they talked him down in order to take him alive, like, that's where I want to take it when we do talk about this, is how we don't get those same opportunities because they don't see us in them, which is they see themselves in the perpetrator. They don't see another human being when they see us in these situations. Right. Granted, how often are we actually committing mass anything? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And I think the reason that we don't commit mass anything outside of the shit that goes on in our own neighborhoods, which we know is a byproduct of a much larger scale of things, is because we know if we were to go into the Food Line or whatever someplace and go postal, we're not gonna see trial.
Yeah, we're not making it out of that day.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're not gonna see trial. Like, the sniper is gonna take us out. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Somebody's gonna take us out way before.
Or the robot bomb. That's what they said about them.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they talked this man down for hours until he finally, gave up, took some of his body armor off, not all of it, some of it, and laid down his weapon.
Right.
I don't. It doesn't equate to me, but that's like I said, that's a different conversation.
All I'm saying is, for us, get your guns. Get as many as you possibly can.
Just as soon as I move, brother. Speaking of, if I do move to Green Haven, I definitely got to get a gun.
Oh yeah, I was thinking that yesterday coming back up here.
Oh shit.
I was like, when I'm off for my birthday week, since I'll be in town, I was like, I'm gonna have to either, I don't know. So I don't think I'm doing anything the first Saturday in June. I might have to look into going ahead and do the conceal and carry.
I was just about to say, like, because you don't have yours, do you?
Not yet.
Why don't we do it as Free Amigos.
A field trip.
Another fit that'll be our next field trip. Yeah.
Let's do it. And then I told Tyler I'll take him back to the gun range through the summer.
Because once you get that, you don't need permits to purchase, and you can get any gun that you want.
So I can be
I think you can get up to 10.
So I can be a gat toting, pistol holding.
You see, and we go back to the beginning as to where that comes from. Because her mama was racing cars and shooting guns back in the day.
Yeah, he sound like my mom was like doing like this.
Hey, I'm just saying, your mama told us some good stories.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
like, the car that she had won't know just a regular grocery dealer. She had a fucking muscle car, for real, for real. She was out here burning rubber on these fools. So,
hold on.
Pause.
This is Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. You know, no, seriously, go
Let's
to
see
the
who
door.
we got.
Oh, let's see who we got here.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
I'm pretty sure they have a jacket on. They can take their jacket off.
We have. Oh, no, you can come. We're still recording. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Okay, she don't want to come. Okay, she said she don't want to come. Oh, yo, you brought the goods.
You're no fun.
But she's a, I feel like,
another
as
ram in the
call
bush.
them on one of our favorite podcasts, she's a cousin of the show.
Yeah.
Yes.
Along with Marcellus and, others.
Yes.
We have cousins.
With the stunners on.
Big Stunner.
Check out.
Number one
You can
stunner.
talk. You can talk.
You can talk.
Who is you hiding from?
She doesn't.
You part of
she doesn't want to be on here. Speaking of.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
That's what I say. I ain't really want to touch it.
You might want to let that back out the thing. You
Yeah.
might not even want
Yeah, let's get that out.
We talking about Yves Saint Laurent.
Speaking of YSL, I got some wonderful smelling YSL cologne.
I went yesterday and I was going to get some.
for Mother's Day.
Which one did you get, huh?
Libra.
I was going to get that yesterday. I'm going to go there and get it. But I don't know.
The regular.
Where we y'all go? Where y'all go? Simone?
Are you getting it for you?
I was going to get it for myself. It's not good.
Get the intense.
Because Taylor said, she said, it's giving me rich auntie vibes. I was like, well. And she was like, giving me a hint of classy, a little bougie,
Turn it
a
up.
little ratchet. She was like, but also.
Very refined.
Yeah,
I need to. I'm gonna send you this TikTok, Chris. This is a lady. She has like a Nordstrom page, and she like got all of the references. I'll send it to you because she got some wonderful women references as well. And so like what to wear during certain times.
Yeah.
And the link.
No, it's a place by my parents over there at the outlet.
The fragrance set?
I don't know if it was that one or the other one. There's two of them out there.
Yeah, I've been.
But excuse me.
Up.
He get around and around, round and round,
and everything.
round and round. Hold on, because it was something else. I'm gonna say this. I'm thankful that I hang with men who are not idiots. So 2 things, and then we can wrap this up. So because a person passed away
R.I.P.
recently. I really don't have anything bad to say. I really don't. I try not to speak ill of the dead.
Okay,
I mean, yeah.
Kind of got into a little Twitter beef about that, but
Yeah, I try not to, but by all means, let the chopper sing. I mean, if there's somebody that I really didn't like and they may have went on to be with the devil, because I'm pretty sure they wasn't going to go be on the Lord, I probably wouldn't, I ain't going to say I would dance on that grave, but, I wouldn't be,
as enthusiastic.
Exactly, and stuff like that. But men really be going hard in these streets.
Yeah, they're taking way
For that man.
too far.
For him.
Did you
And,
see the tattoo?
yeah, tattoos, they got
First of all,
a necklace.
Like,
Yeah, it was a horrible tattoo. But then they got him on around his neck. They got pictures of him. They got like the little
the little
pendant, memorial pendant thing or whatever with him.
Stop that shit.
And so it's just, go ahead.
I was gonna say 2 things. First of all, I thought it was just wild because I don't know if anybody seen a particular show that he was on last week. Like a week after his death. and like nobody knew that was upcoming. So that was a shocker. And secondly, I think that what a lot of people don't understand is that their investment makes these people. So when you see these over-the-top interactions, or you have a person of that nature, you created that beast. Like, you created the man that you hated. And on top of that, now you're seeing people who are doing these things that are performative to get the same attention that he garnered. So it's like, you can tap dance on his grave, and that's okay. But what you're doing is that you're showing who the next target audience should be. All they got to do is rile you up, piss you off, and now you have somebody that's going to slide right in that slot.
So I mean, I would say this about him. I do feel sorry for his family. I guess how they found out. Because I mean, I was talking to you. I think you told me. I don't know where I was coming back from somewhere. I don't know.
I think we both were coming back from.
And you were just like, such and such. I'm like, I'm sorry. What? And I was like, are you serious? He was like, yeah. I'm like, oh wow, okay. Well, that's unfortunate. And stuff. So wherever his soul is lying or ended up, I hope it is resting.
And that's what I was saying, like on my post, was like, I don't feel either way about him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's very, very polarizing. Either you love him or you hated him, or there was no middle ground for a lot of people. But like, my thing was like speaking ill of the dead. Like, I was always taught that was just like a no-no. So like, if you feel how you feel, but if talking on the dead is your thing, then by all means do you, do you.
Because I mean,
but it just wasn't my thing. Because
most times, and this speaks to the reach that social media has, people are survived by people. Like, you talking shit about somebody that's gone when there might have been somebody that, or not even might have, there is somebody that is grieving.
Right.
In the day of, I mean, you can't necessarily avoid it, but when the trending topic is people throwing dirt on the deceased,
not even an RIP, it was just dirt.
I mean,
pure cash shit.
Yeah, I was just like,
what really threw me was there was a particular celebrity. I won't even trim it down so that people will know, but there was a particular celebrity that was vocal about his passing and how people reacted to it. People were so vile in their reaction that they wished death on that man. It was like, you know what? This is going to be the same shit that's going to happen when you pass.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. And I kind of chuckled at that, because I was just like, you know what? Sometimes you just should shut the hell up, first of all. Like, you know what? You should be quiet. I think because I'm going to say, you already know how they feel about you. So I've been like.
But that's in the same vein. Like, they are very well known in what they do. To be as hated as, to get that kind of comment.
Yeah.
To be that hated, you really, people really perpetuate
what they want.
And then the last thing is about men being idiots and stuff like that is Megan and Tory.
Another
I wish
situation.
Law and Order would go off the air. Because all of a sudden, niggas are watching detectives. Everybody done watched Law and Order for the last 23 years of their lives. Right, and now everybody fucking Perry Mason and shit. Fucking Matlock.
In their defense, I watched every episode of House, and I think I could diagnose. At least.
I mean, hell, I watched every episode of Big Bang Theory, but I ain't out here about to write down paper and go get me a damn Nobel Peace Prize over in Sweden or whatever. But until the whole thing comes out, I mean, now I will be vocal. I'm, pro Megan. I'm all day.
All day long.
All day long.
Shout out to Megan.
But it's just so, like, y'all look like a blog website. Motherfucker with a .com and a blue check mark. Got y'all all like people like, you really think the doctor in this case was gonna risk their livelihood to tell a blogger some real pertinent information that's contained into an open investigation? Y'all really think that
freedom?
Right, risking it, right? For that? Like, no.
But
No
even
confidentiality
within
agreements.
that though, like all the facts, even like the medical report, that's public information. You can gather that. It shows that she still has bullet fragments, and they took glass out of her foot. Both of those can be true at the same time.
Exactly. And on top
Like,
of
she could
that,
get shot in the foot and then hopping back after getting shot. She could probably step on some glass.
and on top of that as well, text messages retrieved from the phone says from her friend, Tori shot Meg.
Yeah.
If Tori didn't shoot Meg, why would you say that?
Oh
And,
my God, what happened?
and so it's just like, you know,
And to go along with that same sentiment, one thing that I would like to say, because I see it a lot, I'm not too vocal on social media, period, but I would like to say to everyone while we have this platform here that if it's not facts, shut the fuck up, please. Like, nobody cares about your 280 characters.
right.
It used to be 140.
It used to be 140, but now you might have a little bit of leniency. Your
I
spaces,
still say 140 destroyed the English language, but
It
it
did.
did.
It did.
It really did.
It did.
I know it changed my syntax greatly.
It did, and you know, and also now being in the professional world, trying to send emails and stuff like that, like I'm constantly always having to check myself, backspace. You know, let's just delete this whole thing. Let's just start all over. Start all over.
Oh, don't get me started on Teams.
Yeah.
If somebody hit me up about something that ain't work related or whatever the case may be,
Oh yeah,
So-
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
How you living big small? Yeah, I'm all the professionals go out the door all the time. I think the other thing that also pissed me off is how many men. I'm like, ain't no way in hell all y'all capping for Tory Lanez. Y'all was not fucking with Tory Lanez this heavy
I've never
beforehand.
been with Tory Lane shooting in the gym.
Somebody had to tell me one of his songs for me to understand and realize that was him. But the whole time, this whole entire time, I thought that song was Bryson Tiller. So I didn't know that was even his song. I'm like, man.
I ain't even gonna front. It was
know.
one song that hurt me that I had to give up. But I give it up for Meg
I
though.
still don't
And
know
then,
any Tory Lane.
it's one that you probably, we're gonna have to look it up because I can't even think about what it was. But I was like, oh shit, that's Tory.
No.
But then it's men out here like, oh, cause she a man.
A man? Who's a man?
Megan.
Oh.
How your boy say? Well, if she a man, I'm gonna tell that little boy's ass up.
What's about?
I was like, how? Oh my gosh. So yeah, so we definitely gotta come back around. Yeah, it's so much other things going on in this world. Yeah, we got.
I mean, I'm sure by the time some more shit. going on.
Exactly. Tomorrow will be 30 days, people. 30 days to 35.
Shit, you ready?
I'm panicking. Wow. Shit going left. Help.
Just come up with 30 different things to do.
Oh no.
That'd be
And then we had
That'd be
5 days, 6 days to somebody in the corner who y'all can't see.
Gang, 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 gang.
That's fucking whispering.
That's I know.
She do it for
She mouthing to us.
That is turning 35 as well, and that is also the beginning of the Gemini season.
Shout out.
Shout out
Gemini
to
gang up in
Shout
here.
out to the nine.
So yeah,
Oh yeah, another cousin of the show, Delia. She turned.
Oh, yeah, she turned- I know,
2
yeah.
or 3 on the. I think it is her Jesus year.
Okay.
okay, on the 23rd.
On the 23rd.
Yeah. So I remember hers being on Monday.
Shout out to the Geminis.
Shout out
Oh
to
my
the,
God, what happened?
the Geminis.
I
But
don't know why that song is in my head.
it's been in your head since you walked in the door.
TikTok will do that.
It will.
Ah.
It will. And I realized
I actually heard a full song like in the club yesterday, and it was weird.
I heard the full song the other night. Come here and bring that dick here. That is a whole. That's a whole 3-minute song.
So before we get out of here, you have been on the job. You supposed to be keeping up on the new lingo, keeping me abreast, so I'll be knowing. 'Cause these girls was walking around my job the other day talking about FNF.
This nigga hit me.
Oh, oh yeah. That's just now.
I'm sitting here like fat and fabulous.
Man.
Cause the
What
girls
nigga
kinda
freak?
chunky-
Hey!
kinda chunky.
You
But
said fat and fat.
Man, that shit went up when they played that.
fuck,
Is that the one you talking about?
No, I
Fuck nigga freak. SINGLE.
see,
The roof came off that motherfucker.
Right. But yeah, that's
You just gotta
you
look
supposed to be
at
keeping
your
me
nails and
abreast.
shit.
Keeping me abreast.
Oh, I apologize. I apologize.
The one I heard was it was weird because it was the shit that everybody doing that dance to, the little slide shit. But it was like the actual song. It wasn't like the mashup.
No, you have to pull it up. I don't know what slide.
Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Like the little slide. Everybody trying to do the little tutorial on how to do the A baby.
Oh,
Yeah, that.
that's a song.
Yes.
Oh
yeah,
shit!
yeah,
I didn't know it was a song either.
I always thought it
The
was
only
just
one I
the
know
mashup.
is
Hurricane Chris.
what do you say? Now grab the wheel, beat that.
No, beat that hoe. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Hey, shout out to everybody on TikTok doing
Shout out there.
Yeah.
I found a new person on TikTok. Black Car Guru, little young kid from Memphis. He funny as hell, but he really knows his shit about cars. So every day I go see what he's been uploading about cars.
Did you see the spades one that I sent you?
How to get a car started?
Not
They're
that one.
violent.
Yeah, no, when it was like the two partners, like when the team like is whooping the other team ass, and then like everybody started making excuses. Like, I thought you said you had 5 books.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
That's the.
I think I saw that one on my own. I didn't see.
Yeah, I think I
that you
sent
said
that because Lynch sit down with me. I feel like whenever there's a spades, any type of like viral video, I get like hit like for like 15, 20 different people. I'm like, you guys, is this a reflection of me or is it just because y'all just know? And I was like,
we
some
got
of.
phone.
Is that what?
I said, speaking of, we got phone.
You got 4. Oh, we do got 4. How many you?
Shit.
You ain't saying nothing but that.
When 4 people are in agreement.
Hold on. He ain't say nothing but a thing.
When 4 people
Keep
in
a
agreement.
Hold on.
keep a deck on duty.
Shit, you ain't saying nothing.
When
Go ahead, take it. Go
When
ahead.
4 people in agreement, take out the 2s.
The 2s are already, they already flipped to the side, so you already know which ones to take out. You ain't saying nothing but a thing. But
I got a pack in the car.
I about to say, I got
And y'all want to know
I got a
what?
pack right there, I got a pack right there, I got a pack over there.
I don't have a deck of cards in my house.
Oh, wow.
But when I move, I will get. Shout out to the top.
Look at them reflexes.
You seen it. You seen it.
Yeah, okay. And on that note, it is time for us to go ahead and hang this on up. But thank you guys for just, shooting the breeze with us.
Appreciate it.
Next time, we promise we'll have a real topic to discuss.
Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed making it.
Yes, we did.
Because we had no fucking idea.
None.
But
No.
It worked.
It did.
Oh yeah, and for the record, Robin makes the best lasagna. I'm just saying.
Thank you.
It did.
Thank you. You guys don't know how that makes me feel. First getting complimented on my eyebrows, now my lasagna. Oh yeah. I'm about to take this act on the road. Eyebrows and lasagna tutorial coming to a city near you.
Get better with age.
There you go. Hey, gotta find it somehow. But yeah, so this is it. I'm 1.
2.
3.
Amigos.
Amigos.
Peace.
Bye, guys.
Gang, gang.